From the Cardinal Television Studio, I'm Adelisa Badzic with your Fisher News Brief. Louisville police say 4 people were killed and 8 injured following a mass shooting at a downtown bank. The shooter is dead and police say there is no active threat to the community. Ivan Rodriguez has the latest.
Terrifying moments in downtown Louisville. Police say they received the report of an active shooter at Old National Bank Monday morning.
I got a call from my wife panicking that she was locked in the vault.
Caleb Goodlett says his wife works there.
Just a very traumatic phone call to get right at 8:30.
Shaken but grateful for the quick response from police.
Within 3 minutes of being dispatched, officers arrived on scene and encountered the suspect. At least 2 officers were shot during this exchange of gunfire.
Leaders praising Louisville Metro Police for their heroic actions.
Without a doubt, their actions saved lives.
We certainly saw, I think, the very best from them today.
A law enforcement source confirms the gun used was an AR-15 style rifle.
We believe this is a lone gunman involved in this that did have a connection to the bank.
Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear says he lost 2 close friends in the shooting.
This is awful. Our bodies and our minds are not meant to go through these types of tragedies.
He's asking the community to unite around the families impacted.
You watch the news, you see everything go down. You think of how you would handle this situation if it arose within your family.
2 people are dead and 3 are injured after a shooting during an Easter egg hunt in Orlando Sunday. Police say it happened around 7 in the evening at this park, apparently with children nearby. They have yet to identify the victims or say whether a suspect is in custody. Officers say no children were shot, but the county commissioner gave a conflicting report Sunday night. On Monday, a deflated bounce house and plastic eggs remained with evidence markers just outside the playground. The Dalai Lama is apologizing after video emerged showing him kissing a boy sparked outrage on social media. The video from February at an event in India shows the spiritual leader kissing a boy on the lips and then asking the child to suck his tongue. In a statement, the Dalai Lama's office says the spiritual leader regrets the incident. Vedika Sood has more from New Delhi.
People have called it outrageous. They've called it inappropriate across social media after that clip emerged Sunday evening local time here in India. I want to take you through the sequence of events, and I want to make it very clear that it's extremely disturbing for our viewers to actually watch that interaction between the minor boy and the Dalai Lama in northern India. Now, this incident dates back to February this year, and what we can see in the video is the boy going up to the Dalai Lama and asking for a hug. The Dalai Lama then calls him on stage, invites him on stage, and also asks him to give him a kiss on the cheek along with that hug, and the boy obliges. Moments later, you see the Dalai Lama then asking him to kiss him on his mouth, and then he brings in the boy's chin, and he kisses the boy on the mouth. Now, this is disturbing enough. And then seconds later, the Dalai Lama asks the boy to actually go ahead and also suck his tongue. This is extremely disturbing for people across social media and otherwise. It's led to a lot of backlash, like I mentioned, because of which 6 weeks after this incident, and mind you, not before, the Dalai Lama's office has now come out with a statement where they've said that the Dalai Lama regrets the incident. And I'm going to read a bit of that press statement as well. It says a video clip has been circulating that shows a recent meeting when a young boy asked His Holiness the Dalai Lama if he could give him a hug. His Holiness wishes to apologize to the boy and his family as well as his many friends across the world for the hurt his words may have caused. Interesting to note that they're talking about the words and how it may have hurt people, the words and not the actions that you see in that video. That's been the only reaction we've got yet. We did put across a lot of questions to the Dalai Lama's office, but they only responded with the press statement that they have put out, which then continues to read, His Holiness often teases people he meets in an innocent and playful way, even in public and before cameras. He regrets the incident. Clearly, for a lot of people across social media, this is more than just teasing. It has upset huge sections of people on social media, on Twitter, that have called it, like I said, absolutely disappointing, absolutely disturbing, and absolutely inappropriate behavior by the Tibetan spiritual leader, the Dalai Lama.
People are talking about Starbucks' new olive oil infused drink, and it's not all good. Customers are complaining that the coffee giant's Oleoto is making them run. to the bathroom. Starbucks recently introduced the drink, hoping customers would be enticed by the novelty and the health benefits of extra virgin olive oil. Former CEO Howard Schultz said it would transform the coffee industry and be very profitable. But the company may not have considered that the combination of coffee and olive oil might create an urgency to hit the restroom for some people. A barista on the Starbucks Reddit page posted that half the team tried the drink and a few needed to, quote, use the restroom, if you know what I mean. The reaction was also swift on social media. One Twitter user wrote, quote, that Ole Otto drink from Starbs, making my stomach speak. When you have a fur baby sharing your home, every day feels like National Pet Day. Tuesday, April 11th, it's official. National Pet Day is a time to pay special attention to your best friend. Their species is irrelevant. Some people prefer dogs and cats, while others prefer feathered friends or even scaly fish or snakes. Whatever animal companion brings you joy, take some time today to make sure you're providing the very best environment. Throw away toys that have become unsafe, verify that vaccinations are up to date, and check tags, microchips, or other forms of ID in case your pet gets lost. And if you don't have a pet, it's a great time to visit your local shelter and maybe offer an animal in need a loving home forever. A hospital in Alaska got a surprise visitor of the moose variety, and it was all caught on camera. Plus, one California police department has a cop that hops. Cole Higgins has that and more in today's Take a Look at This.
It's a moose on the loose. A young moose wandered into the lobby of Providence, Alaska Medical Center in Anchorage. While wildlife sightings on the hospital campus are common, this is the first time a moose has actually made it inside of a building, according to Providence Health. The moose took time to have a snack and nibble on some plants before hospital security carefully encouraged the moose to exit the building. Yay! Hey, who's that hopping down the bunny trail? Nope, it's not the Easter Bunny. It's a cop with hops, Officer Percy, and he's the newest member of the California Police Department. A Yuba City police officer found the lost rabbit in the middle of a road last October. She took the rabbit to animal control, but he wasn't claimed by his family. So the department took him in and named him Officer Percy after the street where he was found. Percy serves as the department's wellness and support officer, a therapeutic thumper, if you will.
Being able to hold him, pet him, and just kind of step back from that situation for a minute, regroup is vital.
And take a look at this. The James Webb Space Telescope captured a stunning new image of the seventh planet from the sun, Uranus. The image shows 11 of the 13 known rings that circle the planet. Scientists hope the Webb telescope will capture the other 2 rings in the future. For Take a Look at This, I'm Cole Higgins.
That's it for today's news. For Fisher's News Brief, I'm Adelisa Badzik.